Hi everyone, welcome to the stream. This is Twinning with Rice and Cookie. I'm Rice.
And I'm Cookie, and today why can't I figure out how to get there? Oh. Today we are playing more Donkey Kong Country 2. So last time we failed at doing this level up here. So
Toxic Tower.
maybe we're beating the whole game today, like I don't know, but
I think it's possible.
it's definitely possible. So we know this level, the first half, pretty well by now. So we'll see how we do. We already got ourselves like 75-ish lives. So
80 lives.
80 lives. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Great, and now I'm in the worst position ever. Not fair.
I'm so sorry. I totally like as I was saying, like, oh yeah, we know this level pretty well, and then I died like from the very first bad guy that shows up.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Shake it off.
Sorry. Yeah.
Oof, watch out.
I know.
Well, before the stream started, I was just telling Cookie that over the weekend I continued my Hunger Games progress.
Darn it. Do I? Okay.
So I continued my Hunger Games progress, and I'm now near the end of the Mockingjay book, and over the weekend I watched Mockingjay Part 1. So, pretty exciting. It's really taken all of January, which is kind of nice, because it's like, wow, January just flew by.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you're making such good progress on it.
Yeah, it's been a while since I had read them, so it's nice to. Uh-oh, that was a mistake.
I know, and I thought it was going to be a mistake too, but I went for it anyways. Okay, here's it. Can I just before you start the level?
Tell me your big. Oh. Too bad.
I mean, it would have been fine if you hadn't moved, but now that you've moved. But seriously, this is gonna revolutionize how you play this whole game. I just can't believe I only am just discovering this now. Blows my mind.
Are you talking about the jump again?
Yes! I'm talking about the jump again. It's amazing.
Well, you talked about it last time on stream.
No, this is different because I tested out a theory and it worked. Oh my gosh, I hate this jump. Just because you have to like hold the button for so long, and I was really Oh, I saw the DK coin.
The DK coin.
But I was really hoping I could like bypass and jump over 2 at a time. Okay, here's the deal. Don't start the
I'm not gonna move. I won't
Okay.
move.
Okay. So when you're doing a jump, numerous jumps between enemies, you only have to press the jump button once and you hold it.
What?
And it times it perfectly every time. You're gonna get a good bounce off of it. You just hold the jump button.
I mean, but if there's a string of enemies, say there's 5 enemies, I have to press the button 5 times.
You hold it the whole time. I am not joking. I can't believe it took me so long. And again, I don't know if it's like this in the Super Nintendo one. Maybe it's only on the Switch for like this online thing. I don't know. But you only have to hold it, just press it once, hold it, and you're gonna be good.
I'll give it a try.
So what I thought last week the big secret was that you could just press it really early and hold it and it would be fine. But today I was like, maybe I can just hold it the whole way through, and you can. So just make sure you press it like early enough before you hit that first enemy and you're good.
Okay, we'll try it if these crocodile things don't kill me.
They're pretty scary.
Yeah, sure are. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with aiming your jumps though. That's the thing.
Yeah, I got too excited.
I'm at a loss for words, honestly. Just the fact that this makes it way easier than how we have always played it.
Yeah. That is definitely a game changer.
Yeah.
Because I tested it on these crocodiles.
Yeah, that's nice. A good low stake scenario.
Mm-hmm. You should go right to get the K at the beginning.
Well, no, isn't it?
Okay.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Somehow, no, I think it's on this part, isn't it?
No, you missed the K.
Oh, the K. I thought you were talking about the DK coin.
No. Don't get it.
Let's be real.
Oh.
Like, you only have to get it once, and then it remembers for all your future playthroughs.
That's true.
So I figured.
Jump off of him.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go. Oof.
Oh, Argus.
I'm sorry.
What'd he do?
He was just like,
Argus.
he, you know, messed my concentration. It's fine, like I forgive him, but you know, he just kind of swooped in there at a critical moment.
You're on a roll.
But yeah, so we shouldn't have to get the DK coin, and now we can get the K.
Oh my gosh, I hate these guys.
I can get the K. Hi,
And
creature.
Creature
How are
says-
you?
This level was a pain in the ash. It sure is.
Yes, absolutely.
And I'm gonna just use the good place replacement words for any swearing I see.
I like it.
Yeah, it works. Yeah, this level is so annoying, and I remember it being annoying when we played through it every other time we played through this game.
Yeah.
Well, I guess this time you don't have to go down for the DK coin.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I hate doing the charge jump.
I do too. Well, creature, there's a big, nice.
Got the halfway.
So, creature, there's a big secret that Cookie discovered.
It's
that's
only
gonna
a
just-
secret because we didn't know.
No, I bet a lot of people don't know. It will blow your mind. So, the secret.
It's still rising?
Yeah.
Somehow I thought that maybe it was gonna like stop. I don't know.
No. So the big secret is when you're the snake, whatever his name is.
No, I think
If
you can do
there's-
it whenever in the game.
What?
Yeah, that's why I said it changes the whole game.
Well, so if there's a series of enemies and you have to jump on all of them, you can just press the button once and hold it, and then you hit all of them, like the right way.
Yeah, like you don't have to keep pressing the jump button each time you're jumping off an enemy. Like, it just blew our minds. Yeah.
Oh. I've gone too fast.
Yeah, I think it's probably better if we can avoid killing the bees to, you know, not
Yeah, I
kill
avoided
them.
the one.
No, I know. I think you are doing fine.
Oof.
Oh, shoot. The bees.
These are scary. Skip the bananas. Higher. Okay. Now we're the spider?
Great. I was like, now I gotta figure out how to use the spider again. It's been a while.
You're going left.
I see that. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Cookie, what'd you do?
Now, I know someone had taught us a way where, like, the web would just appear underneath you when you jump or something. Do you remember that? I don't.
It does sound familiar, but I don't remember
Yeah, I don't remember either.
what it is.
This
This is a really long level.
It is a long. I was like, if only we could get a second halfway point.
Oh my gosh.
Mm.
Trying to rush too bad and it did not work out.
Mm-mm.
When will we set up channel points?
What does
I
that
don't know.
even mean?
Cookie, when are we gonna set up channel points?
I don't know. I don't
What are-
even
what are-
know what that's
Creature, what are
supposed to
channel
mean.
points? Because we could probably set something up.
It's gosh, I feel like today especially for some reason the thing keeps freezing on me.
Mm-hmm.
Video.
Huh? Yeah, it's freezing on me, Argus. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what these
It's freezing
points
on my game.
are. It's freezing on my game though too.
I think it might be the capture card.
Argus thinks it might be the capture card. Although you guys can probably hear him.
Yeah.
So you're not going at all.
What'd you say when I'm done?
Yeah.
Well, Cookie's being MVP over here.
MVP. Oh my gosh.
I think it's like the triggers you hit.
No, you can't go that way. Nice. Good job, Cookie.
We didn't get Kong though, did we? I don't even know how close
No,
we
there
got.
was a G lower. I'm gonna save.
Okay.
Maybe we don't really have to.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sorry, Argus is trying to fix the whole. He thinks it's the capture card, so he's trying to fix it. So, hopefully, it doesn't do that anymore.
Yeah, so Creature, what are these channel points? All right. Oh, I started the boss. Maybe I should have waited.
What the?
Well, no,
Oh,
because
you're missing this whole cutscene.
oh, I'm seeing it, but our viewers aren't.
I know, because I had
Oh.
to.
But Argus knows. He's working on it. He thinks maybe it's the computer.
No, I might have to restart the computer.
Oh, maybe restart the computer.
Oh no.
It's been really finicky the last.
Please stand by. We should be good now.
Okay. Good.
Supposedly, yeah.
I think
Well, you're up.
Okay.
I'll work on that in the meantime, you know.
Okay.
Sometime, but
Okay.
It looks like okay. Never mind.
Because remember, there's at least one level, and then we've got the boss
I think
fight.
I want to say there's 2 levels here.
I would believe it.
Yeah, I knew there was another one of these levels.
I was gonna try and get the coin, and clearly it was not worth it.
Horrible idea.
Yeah.
I hate these guys. Oh
Why
my
did
gosh, I'm gonna
Why
die.
did you jump right into him?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh. That's fine. That's fine.
Oh, this is the race one. I hate this one.
Well, so I did watch our stream of this last time,
Oh, did you?
where we did the shortcut. You remember that?
Oh, I do remember cheating.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, I have it in my back pocket as a last resort. I would rather us beat it the normal way.
This is terrible. I look like I'm a little kid trying to play.
I know, you can't even get to the meat of the level because the game's too hard.
Yeah, and I didn't play any of the last level either.
Oh, shoot. Oh, man.
Darn.
There you go. You got it.
Oh, I almost died.
That's all right. You got it. Wow, this, at least for my screen, yeah, things are not okay in the neighborhood. I'm not sure how it is for our viewers, but,
What do you mean?
like, you know, lots of stuttering. At least for, like, the panel back there, it was really struggling. Argus thinks the capture card might be dying, maybe.
Oh no. That's just a coin. We don't need it.
No. Yeah, hopefully it's just the USB port on the capture card. There's two of them. Can't avoid them both.
I know. He says hopefully it's just the USB port.
Yeah.
Also, Cookie, I want to hear about your big news.
Well, so I have, oh my gosh, I have two pieces of big news. Well, so my first is more just progress on the Big Brother Big Sister thing.
Oh, okay.
So I heard from my my like the representative, I guess, at Big Brothers Big Sisters. Just he told me that he was gonna go meet or do like a video conference with the family that's a potential match for me. So things are in motion. I don't know for maybe it's not like a good time for them or something, but things are in motion. So there's that.
I was going down.
My other piece of big news is that I am now in a book club.
Are you? It was always your dream.
I know. Because I'm like an 80-year-old woman at heart. Yeah, so I'm in a book club now. Pretty pumped.
So how did you find said book club?
Darn it. So I was texting with some of my friends from college, and then one of them had posted, there was like a person that they saw on YouTube that I thought looked like one of my other friends, and so she shared it with us, but the person that she posted about was like, they were doing a YouTube video about their book club, and I was like, oh, that doesn't look like our friend, but I'm like, I'm a little jealous about the book club though. And then I mean, the three of us were all on board to start our own book club, so
No.
that's dumb. So I don't know what we're reading first, but I'm just very excited.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, you mentioning your Big Brother Big Sister thing reminds me, because like the one person, I signed up to help people with their taxes.
Yeah.
And so like the person was like, oh, like, we'll talk and I'll tell you about it. The thing is, like, the one day that she was available, I wasn't, or I didn't realize she had sent a message, so
Yeah.
I could have, but didn't. The thing is, like, I reached out being like, well, let me know when works for you, and that was like a week ago, and she hasn't said anything, so I should probably reach out again and being like, any news?
Just jump.
Oh. Gosh,
Yeah,
I
go,
didn't see
run,
that.
run, up, up, up.
Oh, I was.
That was like one part I remember that's like, you just gotta keep climbing and you'll be fine.
Yeah, I did not remember that. But yeah, so I should find out about that because people can start doing their taxes soon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I keep getting all my tax documents in the mail.
Yeah. Well, so I was talking to Cookie the other day, and I told her about my cross-country skiing adventure.
She's embracing
so-
the winter, like she said she was going to.
Embracing the winter. So Sea Tiger and I went cross-country skiing, and I thought it was really fun. As we were skiing, I was thinking to myself, I could get into this. But then, you know, like as we were, I mean, there's just like a lot of equipment because like you have your skis, you have your poles, you have your boots, and this is like a lot of things to carry. And so I'm like, okay, like, you know, maybe we'll buy snowshoes instead. But the thing is, like, I really liked the cross country skiing, so you know, I might rent skis like maybe once or twice a year or something and go because I thought it was fun. I'd be up for doing it every year.
I mean, I feel like just based on how you've described it, that you should probably just buy cross-country skis. Because as I said, the snowshoeing, it's like, I mean, I enjoy it, but I would say it's like not exactly fun. And the fact that you're like, it was fun to go cross-country skiing, I'm kind of like, you know, maybe you should just buy cross-country skis and skip the snowshoes.
Hate this guy. No. Hate this guy. Okay. Run. You think? I'm just afraid that, like, if I were to actually buy them, that, like, I wouldn't go.
I mean, that's like, possible, but,
What? I made that.
But, I mean, I know you had also said that, like, with cross-country skis, you have to go to, like, maintained trails, because otherwise, like, you can't really forge your own path.
I mean, the thing is, you can, but, like, so there's different kinds of cross-country skis. Like, if you're to get, so there's skate skis, which are basically, like, they're a wider ski. But the thing is, like, you go diagonal with them, like you're skating, like you're skating. But the thing is, those definitely need a groomed path. The skiing that we were doing, it's just like the parallel, regular Nordic skis.
Yeah.
So those you can do on an ungroomed trail, but even then, like, I think even within the Nordic ski category, there's some that, like, do better in the, like, forge your own path thing than others. That is horrible.
How on earth?
So I
am too. I have no idea how I got out of that alive.
But, well, see, the thing is, another reason why I don't think I should get cross-country skis is because Sea Tiger hates it.
Oh, really? Why does he hate it?
Maybe not hates it, but he doesn't like it. Like, not as much as snowshoeing or downhill skiing.
Did I like miss something? Is there gonna be another platform over there? There must be, right?
Yeah, I think there's gotta be.
Okay. Whatever.
Hey, there's a halfway point.
Hooray! Well, Hans, sorry, why did you say he hated it?
Because it's a lot of work for not as much payoff.
What do you mean not as much payoff? You like, it's like more fun, you said.
I enjoyed it, but like, the thing is, because you have to like, going uphill is really hard. He said it's not bad, it's just not exciting. Darn it.
I mean, it's not like snowshoes exciting. Snowshoeing is exciting.
I know. I don't know. But I thought, because I was thinking that buying snowshoes is easier than buying skis, because buying skis, it's like, you have to buy a whole bunch more. And then you have to find somewhere to store your skis in the off-season. Which, like, I guess you have to do for snowshoes too, but snowshoes are so much smaller that it kind of just doesn't matter.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
We can do this.
We can. I've never beaten this part of the level. It's always been Rice or Argus or whoever I'm playing with.
Did I beat it once?
Yeah, definitely you did.
I got a bad start. I wasn't holding Y.
Well, no, I wasn't holding Y for a long time. I'm like, shouldn't I be getting ahead of this guy? And I realized it like way too late.
It's all right. We got lives.
And that's the whole point. And we have our backup plan, you know, in the back pocket.
Mm-hmm. I swear that's the hardest part.
I think anytime you like shoot this, I know last time we had also tried that and it didn't work. Shoot, we usually follow the banana. When I say usually, from like when I watched our stream to like remember what the shortcut was, or not the shortcut, the cheat. Yeah, we were following the bananas in the past. I don't know that that's better than what our competitor's doing, but
I feel like following bananas is always a good. When you go up, you don't hold Y, do you?
no, because it's too hard to press the button fast.
I agree.
Yeah.
The game totally froze on me there.
No, I know. It's really bad about that.
I think it's a Switch.
I mean, it might be, because if it's happening on your screen also, I think that makes sense. Darn it, I thought I was safe.
I think I'm gonna take it just a little slower.
Okay.
Argus says
I can read it. He thinks that for you, it's the Switch that's the problem. He thinks for me, it's the capture card. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's definitely like, this is definitely the first time streaming that we've had this issue. But I guess because Argus has been doing a lot of playing games and like sharing his screen with his friends, because they're like, they all play games online together. So if he's been having issues doing that too, I should probably start shooting earlier for those.
Darn it. But I made it through those two narrow parts.
Yeah, and that's definitely
hurting myself.
Yeah, that's definitely a tough thing to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I was telling one of my friends earlier today that, because I told her that I had gone cross-country skiing, and I told her that if she ever wants to, I would totally go with her for that. And I'm like, so you Tiger might not go, but, you know, that's him. I would go.
Mm-hmm. Well, I will stick with snowshoeing, because I also went snowshoeing this weekend. Or this past.
Saying, am I having
fun yet? Well, because, so the thing is, I went to a place where I had gone snowshoeing before, but last time I went, it was like part of a tour kind of thing. So like we had someone leading us, and I know that doesn't sound like a big deal, but I wasn't totally sure, because at this place there were cross-country ski trails, snowshoeing trails, and snowmobile trails. And really my big concern was I didn't want to snowshoe on a snowmobile trail, because I didn't want to get like run over and, you know, injured. So so the thing is, there was a trail at the very beginning. I was like, this looks like, you know, because they had like a little map that it was very.
What happened?
It was just freezing a little bit. You're fine. So this map was like a little faded, So it's hard to read. But I was like, I think this is the trail I want, but it looks too well groomed, like it was for snowmobiles. I'm like, you know, I just don't know. So I had to ask someone. It took me like at least 15 minutes to figure out where to start. But once I figured that out, then I was like walking uphill and I was exhausted and I was like, am I having fun yet? That's the only time I thought, am I having fun yet? and then I did have fun. Because I was by myself, like, oh my gosh, the bee, somehow it just looked tempting, I don't know. Because I definitely am happier when I'm not around any other people. So yeah, I was by myself, and the whole time I was
here. What up, what up? Hey,
Hi.
Zapper.
The whole time I was snowshoeing though, I only saw 5 other people. And I was like snowshoeing for an hour and a half, so I was like, that's pretty good.
There's bees.
Thanks. Oh man. No, we did not do the skip. Cause
We're saving the last resort.
yeah, we really, because I know last time we just skipped this whole race thing, but we're like, you know, we'll have that as a last resort. So I actually watched our last, you know, the last time we did this part of the game. I watched through it on our YouTube channel, and so you almost went for the B too, didn't you?
I did. I forgot what part I was doing.
Yeah.
Oh, what an embarrassing.
It's all right. It's all right. So yeah, we're planning to do that as like a last resort and just skip the race.
Well, now you have me second guessing my snowshoe purchase plans.
Well, I think the fact that Bob did not like it, I feel like don't get the skis then.
Well, because when I
Or
said I
see you,
wanted
Tiger.
to do,
Sorry.
when I said I wanted to do cross-country
Oh my
skiing,
gosh.
he's like, did you ever do it in gym class? And I said no,
Yeah.
because he didn't think it was fun in gym class.
But did he enjoy doing it when you guys went this weekend?
No.
I don't know.
He
There's
said it
hidden
made him-
barrels.
He said it made him want to try downhill skiing again,
I see.
if anything.
I see. Well, honestly, if like, because so Argus, I know the last time we had gone skiing, which was downhill skiing, which was maybe like, gosh, I'm gonna say maybe like maybe more like 4 or 5 years ago. He was like, you know, I could see myself getting back into skiing, like it's fun. And the whole time I'm like, I do not enjoy downhill skiing. And I'm like, well, you know, if that's what you want to do, like I'd support you, but I'd be like, I don't think I'd want to go. But honestly, like if Sea Tiger wants to get back, you know, into it, then maybe Argus would go with him. But the thing is, so Argus is just a little bit hesitant now that, you know, he messed up his knee and then he had to get surgery. So he's like, maybe if he gets his confidence back, you know, with like, you know, using the knee, then maybe he would do it.
Zephyr says he prefers uphill skiing. Snob. Yeah, I mean, when I was cross-country skiing, a lot of it felt like I was doing a sport called uphill skiing. Like, I basically had to run up the hill in skis. It was tough, but it was fun. I mean, I thought I had a blast, but you know. But the thing is too, like, since you don't have skis and you just have snowshoes, like, you know, I couldn't go with you.
Yeah. But, you know, I'm also kind of thinking
that you would get cross-country skis too?
No. I was gonna say, this is gonna sound absolutely horrible, and I don't mean it at all. But you know, as I was describing snowshoeing and how I was like, oh, I love being alone, so that, you know, no one was around me. And then I'm just
I was gonna
imagining.
say, does that include me?
I know. So I was just thinking like, no, that does not like include you. But I was just thinking it could be interpreted that way. And like, honestly, it is very peaceful just going snowshoeing by yourself. But of course, like I was telling Argus, like, this is the one instance where I feel like I would want, like, really want a dog, was just so that I wouldn't have to go snowshoeing, like, by myself, but, like, still kind of by myself, because it'd just be a dog if, you know, I took a dog with me.
See, but the problem, because, like, we took our dog snowshoeing one time, and the problem with that is that, like, she gets a lot of snow built up between her foot pads. Which then, like, she has to stop and she tries to, like, lick the snow to melt it.
Did you
it's
try?
It's like walking with a rock in your shoe.
Yeah. Did you try like getting her doggy boots?
No, I don't think she would go for that.
I mean, I think you just have to train your dog and then.
I mean, I've heard that a lot of people who do buy those for their dog, that the dog just, like, takes them off.
I mean, one of my coworkers had gotten. Wow, this race never ends.
I know.
She had gotten some little boots for her dog. I don't know, like, I don't work with her anymore, so I don't know how that went. It might be something to look into, maybe.
Maybe.
But I am pretty excited to go snowshoeing again. Like, as much as I said, like, oh yeah, am I having fun yet with my snowshoeing? I did enjoy it, and I'm excited to go snowshoeing. Like, I will say, because when we went snowshoeing, like, right after Christmas, I didn't enjoy it as much because there were so many people there.
There were tons of people.
Yeah, so I think for me, it's key to get away from the people. Yeah, and I'm sorry, I guess Zapper and anyone else who came to the stream later. We're having some issues with, like, the capture card, maybe. We're not totally sure. We're gonna get that sorted out, but for now, you're gonna just have to deal with our, like, freezing, like, intermittently freezing screen.
We got one of those spammers.
Yeah.
Want to become famous? No one click on that link. Oh, good. The moderator deleted it. And Argus banned them. Thank you, Argus. Well, I have officially made my homemade yogurt a few times.
A few times?
Yeah, because, I mean, they say the first time is, like, not representative, so I kind of just have been making, like, really small batches.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Zephyr says sub to Rice and Cookie if you want to be famous. That's right. But yeah, so I've made 3 batches now, and the thing is, like, it's just very runny.
Yeah.
And they say that these yogurts are runnier, so, like, I'm considering trying to strain it.
Okay.
Because that's, like, you know, one of the methods for, oh no, one of the methods for thickening, oh, pathetic. One of the methods you can do to thicken your yogurt. But I'm really thinking that one of the other varieties will be better.
Is this
like it better.
Is this the, like, drinkable one?
Mm-mm. But for as thin as it is, it should be.
Yeah, I know, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. But I mean, we'll see how the other ones are, but, like, one of them is described as being thick, and so it's probably still thinner than regular yogurt, but I'm hoping it's gonna be thick enough that I will like it better. Because, like, this one is just, like, because I had some with a little granola last night, and it's just, like, it was basically just like having granola and milk. Like, I mean, it was not quite that bad.
Yeah.
But it's just, like, the granola soaked through fairly quick. It just wasn't exactly what I wanted, so... But, yeah, I still have a little bit of kefir in the fridge. I think I actually killed this last batch on accident.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was really my own mistake, because I started culturing it on a night when I was going into the office the next day. The next day. So it didn't have a full culturing. Like,
I see.
I only cultured it for I think I only did like 9 hours and I was supposed to do 12, and it just turned out like really runny, and yeah, it was just disappointing. Oh my gosh. No.
You were doing
That
well.
that low B is so hard to get. I mean, I guess you need to just hit it before you even get there.
Yeah, I'm almost thinking about just taking this round to explore a little bit.
Okay, go for it. We have lives.
Yeah. Okay, so it's just bananas. Because I keep seeing...
That's a cool hack. Do you think there's more of those?
I mean, there was a spot... Which is definitely like to get the DK coin? Or maybe this is just to get... okay, yeah, to get the DK coin. I figure may as well since I saw it.
Might as well. Yeah, I did see it earlier.
I see, so that's where that goes.
Right after that barrel shoots you up, hug the left side to get another one.
Okay.
Oh, at the beginning? Okay.
Yeah. Now, I have no idea, like, I assume that the other bird has passed me by now, but darn, I was hoping I could get
No,
through.
I bet you're winning.
Yeah, I don't know, because with those 2 detours,
I'm gonna do that barrel one.
yeah, that was definitely worth it.
I'm guessing that's the barrel one that Zapper was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Wow, but like that's... Oh, okay, you don't have to actually...
Yeah.
Hug
the left side, yeah.
Oh, no.
I see. Oh, that one's not that great.
Oops, yeah, and I just charged. It's still, you know, I'm sure it still helps. At least makes up for the O, right?
The O.
Because I got the O by going left.
Oh. Did we get the K?
Oh, no, I missed the second one. That's the K. So I missed the second barrel.
Oh. Okay, well...
I bet there's one... It's in the corner, the bottom left corner.
I see. Well, that does seem worth it. Oh my gosh,
yeah,
please just get it. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh. My Switch is going insane. Like, there's images of you going all over the place and running in...
It's because I'm so unpredictable.
Running into all of the thorns. Careful.
Oh, man.
You're going so fast.
I know, because I was like, I better start holding Y, and then that happened. Okay, but yeah, the corner, that sounds good to get that barrel too.
Alright. Oh, I missed the
You missed the K.
So...
That's alright. What are the odds you're gonna beat it this time? I mean, maybe, prove me wrong, but...
Oh my gosh.
Charge, just keep charging. I have a theory that if you get hit for the first group of bees, that you should just charge through and maybe the invincibility will last through the next round. There you go. I know, I think I'm gonna take that part a little bit slower because I've been like trying to zoom through it because I'm like, I'm gonna have to save time somewhere. But maybe that's not the right place to do it.
Yeah, I think going a little slower is gonna be better there. Anything interesting going on for anybody else? Here we're just embracing winter and making yogurt and reading books. that's about it.
Yeah, Zapper, you didn't hear the news. I'm in a book club now, and I'm pretty excited.
Oh, I've also been making a lot of bread. And
Did you say
we
burnt
started...
bread? What did you say?
We've been making a lot of bread.
Okay.
Not burnt bread. Bread. And I even had Sea Tiger buy some good bread flour.
Oh.
And it really made a big difference. Like, I highly recommend if anybody is thinking about making their own, get bread flour. Do it.
Yeah. And
You get
yes.
to chat about books with other nerds in person, not
in person.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're doing it virtually, right?
No, yeah. So even if there was no COVID to worry about, we're all living in different cities, so it would and they're not even. I guess they're all within 2.5 hours of each other, but we're not gonna meet up. You know, we're not gonna drive 2.5 hours to talk about books. I am hoping that maybe after COVID, or at least, after we're vaccinated or something, that we could meet up, all of us halfway, and meet at a park and talk books during the summertime. It sounds pretty nice. But yeah, I've always wanted to be in a book club, so I'm finally doing it.
Yeah, I made pizza successfully, which is pretty exciting because I made my own dough.
Oh, wow.
And I made my own sauce. The sauce was easy, though. I found just a really simple recipe online.
Yeah.
The thing is, I put too much sauce on my pizza.
Well, of course, you always do that.
Well, I know, but it was too much. Yeah, I was just excited that it worked without, because we use the pizza stone, and that makes it really, it's still a new thing for me.
Yeah.
To use the pizza stone and not, get your pizza to, flop over or something.
Darn it.
Deborah's wondering what your first book is.
Oh, we don't know yet. So the thing is, there's 3 of us in the book club. And one of my friends is actually a librarian. So she is going to pick the first one. And then we're going to take turns picking books. But she said that she was going to set up a poll. So she'll pick a few books, and then the other 2 of us will vote, and we'll see what gets picked. So, pretty much we don't have a set type of book or anything. It's just whatever the person who picks, it's all up to them. The Rise and Fall of the Roman Empire. Is that an actual novel, or is that just volume 1? Or is that it sounds boring, but maybe it's an actual book and it's actually good. I don't know. Oh, and Colchis is here and says good luck and hello.
Thank you.
Hello, Colchis. Thank you.
We're doing the terrible level where you have to race this other bird.
But we did beat the terrible level with the lava rising, or whatever that.
Cookie beat it. She was just tearing it up these last few worlds. I'm just dead weight.
I feel like every other time we've played, though, I'm the dead weight, so I feel like I'm just paying my dues. Of course. I just killed them all.
All 4.
I know that was not my plan, but it's just the way it happened.
It's actually, so he said, oops, it's actually History of the Decline and Fall of the Roman Empire by Edward Gibbon.
The decline and the fall. Man. No. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? So it's an actual book?
It sounds like historical stuff. It's
Yeah.
a 6-volume set.
Oh, yeah, that sounds...
That's a commitment.
Yeah.
I feel like for a book club, the best books to do in a book club are standalone books.
I agree.
No sequels.
So, I mean, right now, so I haven't totally like put, because I'm going to do the same sort of thing as my friend where I'm going to like pick maybe like 2 or 3 books and have the other 2 vote. One of the books that I don't know what it's called, so that's the trouble. So there's the author, what is her name? Gillian Flynn. She is the author of Gone Girl and also, gosh, what is the other book called that I read by her?
Girl on Train? Oh,
No, she didn't write that one. Dark Places. So she's written these 2 books, and I enjoyed both of them a lot. So
that reminds me.
but she's written a 3rd book that I haven't read. So I think that's gonna be one of my picks.
I realized that I should put a hold, if I have to, on that newest Hunger Games book. Because I'm almost done with Mockingjay. Then what am I gonna read?
Oh, the new, yeah. Oh my gosh, wow, that was bad.
Yeah, I have to place a hold. No, when's it gonna be available? Oh, it just says the next few days. That sounds perfect.
Yeah, that's good. I don't know if I told you about when I went to go pick up the book myself, because it was like pretty soon after it came out. And someone had just returned the book because I had been checking the library's website, like, is it in? Is it in? Is it in? And each time it was like, no, no, no. And then finally it was available. And I was like, cool, I'm going to the library today. So I went to the library and I went to the like place where it's like the new like young adult fiction section. And it wasn't there. I'm like, but the website said it's supposed to be here. So then I had to ask one of the workers, and then she had to ask a coworker because she's like, you know, I was actually talking to one of the other librarians about this book because like someone had taken it away to like move it somewhere else. And so then she had to track down that person and ask where the book was. So she's like, oh, just wait here. And then she did it. She found the book for me and I was pretty excited. Oh no.
Was it in like new materials or something?
They took it to like a whole different floor. I have no idea where it was.
That's weird.
It is really weird. I missed the K though. That's pretty sad, but
that's okay.
What are the odds I'm actually gonna do it this time though, right?
I think pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because after I finish Mockingjay, then I'm gonna watch the Mockingjay movie, and then I'm gonna read this, you know, whatever it's called, Ballad of Songbirds, whatever.
And Snakes, yep. Well, I really liked it. I do think it's better than all the Hunger Games books.
Better than all of them.
I mean, like, I do like the first one, but I just think that this one, it's probably only more interesting because we know what happens with the Hunger Games later on. But I thought it was really good. I will warn you that I feel like the first and second, like, because the book's divided into 3 parts.
I can't make it past this part. Sorry.
I do think the first and second parts of the book are better than the third. I feel like the third one drags a little bit. But overall, I think it's good.
Yeah, once I finish it, it'll be kind of sad because I've been reading these books all January. I mean, it'll have to go into February. I'm not going to read it that fast.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's been a nice distraction, I guess. From everything COVID related and
anything else, yeah.
Political stuff, and then, you know, the fact that there wasn't snow to even embrace winter with.
Except now there is.
Except now we have snow. I shoveled my driveway earlier today, but I only shoveled half of it because I was like, oh, like, I know CU Tiger's coming home and I want to shovel his half of the driveway so he doesn't pack the snow in.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas, like, my car's just been sitting in the garage. So
right.
It's going to keep sitting in the garage until Thursday morning.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I can shovel my part later.
Yeah.
So I just shoveled his half.
Yeah, I was thinking that I should brush off my car maybe tomorrow morning, because like I'm not going anywhere, but I just hate when the snow like really builds up on your car and like the lower layers like really condense, and then they like kind of like cake onto the you know, the windows. So.
And Cookie, you were right. If you get hurt in the first line of beads, you can use your invincibility to go through the second. But
Okay.
I don't recommend it.
No, I wouldn't do it intentionally, but you know, if it were to happen to you.
I think I just need to slow down a little bit. So I think these barrels give us a big lead on him.
I think they do too.
So I don't think I need to go quite as fast through these bees as what I've been doing. Because I just keep getting hurt. So Zapper, Colchish, Creature, how are you guys doing? Is Creature still out there?
Oh, are you kidding me? You know, Rice, I hadn't told you about our past couple of movie nights.
Oh, you haven't.
So Argus picked 2 weeks ago. He picked, well, so he gave me like options, but we ended up watching Galaxy Quest.
Oh, that's a good movie.
Yeah, I always enjoy it. And I just I don't know. It's a very good movie, especially if you like Star Trek. Which, right? Okay, so I was gonna use that as a selling point to get you to watch Star Trek, because you know it uses all that stuff, you know, kind of, except for the ridiculous setup. So just throw it out there.
Is making fun of it.
No, I know, but like the source material is still good. You should watch it. And Zapper's doing good. They just moved up in the lockdown tiers, so now they can do outdoor dining, and maybe the gyms are gonna open too. Have the rates gone down that much in California? So I feel like around here, like the rates are higher than they've ever been. Maybe, I don't know. I feel like they're pretty high still.
I feel like they are too. Culture said he's doing okay. His friends and him did their own little online fighting game tournament recently, and he took first place in both main games this time. Nice.
Good
What game
job.
was it? Was it any game that we would recognize?
I'm gonna guess not, but maybe.
And Zapper says it was bad from Thanksgiving to New Year's. Yeah, I think that's probably the same for everyone. Yeah, I mean, it's nice that the vaccines are coming out, but I just know that it's going to take forever for me to actually get one. But yeah, I know a lot of people are like letting their guard down because they're like, oh, vaccines are out.
I know, and people are tired of it, and I'm like, no, I'm not tired of it. So it's like I'm gonna I'm gonna wear my mask. Like I'm gonna make it more of a regular thing for when, you know, like even after I'm vaccinated, like I will keep wearing my mask when I feel sick and stuff. And then also because they don't know for sure, like even if you're vaccinated, like you might still be able to transmit it. So
yeah, you're supposed to still wear it. Also, it's not like you're gonna walk around with your like vaccination record.
Right, I know.
Being
It's like
yes, I've been vaccinated. Like that's not a thing.
it's like you better have your papers with you, otherwise, you know, I don't even know. They would give you a ticket or something. And so the game they were playing was, Colchish was playing was Grand Blue Fantasy Versus and Under Night in Birth. Oh, I definitely have not heard of either of those, but
I haven't either.
But I'm not well versed in fighting games.
I am not either.
My extent of knowledge is pretty much
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat, but also I'm gonna throw Smash Brothers in there, and I would say that counts. I think some people would say it doesn't count. Oh no, the bird.
No. I know. I was taking my time too much, I guess. Where's he going?
I think he's just taking the long way to give you like a realistic chance to beat him.
Well, that's annoying. So I guess you can't go really slow.
No, and also I saw that the G was like so far out of our way, and I'm like, okay, we are not gonna get Kong. I mean,
we missed the end too.
Oh, did we?
Yeah. Well, I was feeling good because it was the furthest I've ever made it, but at what cost? Too slow.
Whew. I swear, I just can't go up and down like in a straight line. Makes things pretty tough.
That's okay. And Zephyr's got some nice, like, #1 coach. Yeah, I mean, our movie nights lately have only been Hunger Games movies.
I mean, yeah, you're reading it.
Yeah.
Darn it, I just need to dial it back just like a second so that I can get around that B. Because that one's gotten me a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
I think I wrote down the things I wanted to talk to you about because I know I've been forgetting a lot. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the other thing, because I told you about Galaxy Quest, but I didn't tell you about the movie we watched last week.
Oh my gosh, I hit that side so often because I'm trying to avoid the little piece that sticks out.
Mm-hmm. So we watched Tales from Earthsea, I think, or of Earthsea. It's a Studio Ghibli movie, and it's been a long time since I had watched a Studio Ghibli movie.
Yeah, I haven't heard you talk about it in a while.
I know, yeah. So, because I was like, we gotta get back on track because we are gonna go to Japan, you know, someday. So, yeah. So we watched that, and actually, I thought it was pretty good. Because it wasn't like, because sometimes the Studio Ghibli movies are like so out there, and it's kind of like, I don't get this, like, maybe it's a cultural thing and I just don't get it because I'm not Japanese, like, I don't know. So it didn't really have that too much. There's just like one point at the end, it's like, oh, this girl was a dragon the whole time. But I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good. It was more of a like medieval kind of deal with like sorcerers, I guess wizards maybe and stuff.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding?
Oh my gosh.
It's so embarrassing.
It's okay. Should we set a level limit where we decide to do our cheat?
Sure. 30. 35.
Okay. I mean, I think we are getting close, so I would still hate to have to do the cheat, but
yeah. And Zephyr says Galaxy Quest is the best.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
I really enjoy it. It's been a while since I've seen it, but
yeah, I think
I like it.
Because this was only my second time watching it, and I knew I liked it the first time, but like I didn't remember, because like for me with movies like that, if I see it too many times, then I don't enjoy it as much, because then I know like which parts like get me to laugh kind of thing. Like I don't want to see it coming, I guess.
It's amazing they got so many good actors to do it.
Yeah.
'Cause, like, it's got Alan Rickman, it's got Sigourney Weaver. I can't think of who else is in it.
Tim Allen?
Oh yeah, Tim Allen. He's like the main guy.
Yeah. And there's even a Monk. He's in it. I did it!
You did it!
I did it!
Good job!
I didn't realize I was that close to the end. Awesome. Okay, cool. Well, I better save.
And Zephyr says with Tim Allen it wouldn't have worked with anyone else, and Culture says, but yeah. Cookie, that was amazing.
You know,
I'm gonna save.
Those barrels, we needed those. That was amazing.
It only costs 1 point to save this time.
I mean, isn't it free usually first? Or is that for flying?
I
don't know either.
I don't know, but it said 1 coin with an exclamation point.
Okay. So maybe it's always 2. But yeah, so we enjoyed watching that. And Also, I'm gonna just throw in my money spiel thing super quick. I know it's usually Rice's money spiel, but it's mine this time. Because last week on stream, we were talking with one of our viewers about, why did you do that? Were you trying to pick up the barrel? Oh.
No, I was trying to hit him. I forgot about this, this battle.
Yeah.
Like, completely forgot about it. I remember it now. Oh, but yeah, Cookie did some money stuff.
Yeah, because, so I had said last week that, like, I don't know, it's not that important, but, like, all my 401k money from my last job, like, I was transferring it to my TD Ameritrade account, and then for some reason with the transfer, I wasn't able to, like, just have the funds, like, the funds transferred to the account, but it wasn't, like, invested in anything. And it was like that for months. Oh, shoot, I was supposed to grab that barrel or something? I was supposed to grab something?
Pretty sure it's the barrel. I think you have to jump on it.
Okay. Yep, you're right. But anyway, so I finally invested that money that's just been sitting in my account doing nothing, and I feel really good about it because I'm hoping to not have to, like, deal with that.
Yeah, because I told Cookie, I'm like, but you've been missing all of this growth. Like, we've been in this huge growth. And I should have just gone under it.
But yeah,
so I'm glad that,
so that's my money news. Yeah. That was just the push I needed, you know, talking to someone else about it and having them be like, oh no, it's just sitting there.
Yeah. Well, that was actually what one of my money podcasts mentioned once, because apparently, like, there was this girl who, like, she kept putting money into her Roth IRA, but it wasn't invested in anything. And she was like, well, I've invested all this money, but it's not doing anything, or it hasn't grown. And then whoever she was talking to realized that it wasn't actually invested. And it's like, that's horrible because, you know, here you are doing this really good thing and then not getting any of the benefit.
Yeah. And Zapper's asking if I'm going to buy any stock or gold with it. No, I just put it in, like, a target date mutual fund. So that I can literally just forget about it. Because I don't want to have to think about it. Because, as I've said before, it just bores me so much. But it's like, I know I'm supposed to invest. It's, like, supposed to be a good thing to do.
Supposed to be. It is a good thing.
It is a good thing to do, but it's just so terribly boring. Oh, that was really dumb.
It's exciting when you think about the idea of quitting work early.
I mean, like, I feel like it's not so bad. Like, with my last job, I was like, oh, if anything, you know, I'd love to retire early. But with my current job, I'm like, you know, it's not like, of course, like, it's boring and, like, there's days where I'm like, I don't want to go to work. But at the same time, it's like, it's not so bad. I do like the idea of retiring early.
I just think of all of the better things I could be doing with my time. And Jeffrey says, Rice, give us your stock picks for the week. Well, I don't do any short-term trading. I would say buy VOO. It's amazing. Because it's the S&P 500 index fund, so you're getting a little bit of all of the top 500 companies. So
with low maintenance fees.
Yeah, very low expense ratio of like 0.03%, 0.04. It's VOO, VOO.
It's an ETF.
It's my favorite. Yeah, it's an ETF. So I
wasn't sure. It showed you dying like 3 times. Darn it! It was all for nothing. I missed the barrel.
So I was gonna say with VOO, like, I mean, in some of my, like, in my Roth IRA and my, like, my work account, I have it invested in other things, but, like, in my personal investing account, it's all in VOO. all into. Just put it all there. And Culture says GameStop is the big meme stock right now.
Oh, really?
I did not know that. And Zephyr says every time you use an acronym, a rube.
Do you mean a noob?
Has to Google it. I think a noob. Oh, an acronym for ETF. So ETF is an exchange traded fund, which basically just means like instead of a mutual fund, which is managed by a person, this is managed by a computer.
Oh yeah, trust the computer.
Trust the computer. Like they just, oh my gosh, this is so bad.
It's all right. I'll get you back.
But I always feel like ETF should stand for electronic traded fund, but it doesn't.
Oh, come on.
That's a bummer.
Oh my gosh.
I think he did the same thing that I did, just run into it.
Well, because I was thinking that he was going to be shooting multiples, you know, and like they're going to fly across the screen, but then they didn't, so. And the thing is, I know this is like the easy part of the level too. It's not even. Oh, good, you got it.
And he's got 2 this time.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. This is just so... I'm a huge liability for you.
No, you're not.
Like, I might as well just not be doing anything. Thanks.
Yep. No problem. I just get so scared of these things, and I know this first one's like not even scary.
Yeah, it is.
I have to get better about running under them, or just like committing and like timing it better.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah, I don't think I have anything like exciting. Oh, I bought some hiking shoes for this this coming summer. What?
You're too close.
Yeah, I bought hiking shoes because as part of my Christmas present, because I asked for a gift card to this one adventure store. But my dad's like, oh, I don't want to, buy gift cards during COVID. So like, here's just some cash and go and buy yourself these hiking shoes. So I was like, okay. Because the thing is, I didn't want him to buy it because it's like, well, what if the sizing's wrong? So yeah, so I went and I bought these hiking shoes, and I really like them. The only thing is like, I wore them the other day just to like, see if I needed to break them in.
Yeah.
And I think that, like, maybe I should have gone up a size, but I don't know. So I decided that I'm going to go back there sometime, maybe this weekend, and try on the 9s and see if I like the fit of that better, or if I want to just keep my 8.5s.
I think in general you want hiking shoes to like have space for your feet to swell.
Well, and the thing is, like, these shoes, they're designed so, like, the toe box is bigger.
Mm-hmm.
But I just don't know if my toe is too close to the end of the shoe.
Yeah.
So, that's, like, what I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, I'm excited because we're gonna spend like a week in the Adirondacks, hiking a whole bunch, and these shoes will get some use. Yeah, it should be good.
Speaking of like hiking and adventures, I realized I've been wasting this whole pandemic because I should have been like planning future like travels,
Yeah.
just so that I'd have like a clue of what I wanted to do. So I've decided that I'm going to start doing that. Like I'll just look a little bit every day and
At like different places worldwide or more locally.
yeah, like worldwide or locally too, whatever. Like yesterday, I really wanted to look into like Kenya and stuff for the Draft Manor because it's like, well, what else are we gonna do when we go? So
That's true. I don't know.
so I was like looking into that, and honestly, I think because then I was just like looking at other places in Africa too, and I was like, you know, I know they're not close by any means, but I'm kind of like, maybe we should like go to Madagascar too. I don't know. It seems really cool. But like I said, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. So
That middle height one is just so hard.
I know.
It's like, do you go over it? Do you go under it? I think over.
I think over two. That's what I've decided on.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I've thought about doing research, but the thing is, it's like,
But then you get all excited for nothing.
yeah, it just made me like frustrated because it's like, well, here I have all these great plans and I can't do them.
Yeah. But I definitely can see that. But I'm gonna at least go for like the places where I'm like committing myself to go, you know?
No. Oh.
It's all right.
My liability just continues.
No, you're not a liability.
Well, today at work, there was this, I don't know if you saw anything about it, because you don't do continuing education stuff. But there's like this big conference for transportation engineering that you can attend, and since the DOT is a sponsor, then we can all go for free. So today I attended a session on roundabouts that was very interesting. So that was good. That was really like the highlight of my day, I think, like my work day.
Yeah.
But yeah, because it was really just kind of like a, hey, let's look at all of these people's roundabouts, like these people around the country, and they're like, oh, we installed this roundabout, and I'm like, oh, that's such a good idea. Yeah, so sometimes my job isn't so boring.
Why did I try to jump over the tall one? I don't know.
I don't know either.
What are you doing when you haven't been? I feel like when you have invincibility, you should get left, you know, and bypass.
No, the game was frozen. I couldn't do anything.
And it made you go right?
No, I was just stuck right, and I couldn't. I think you were seeing something different. Because the game
probably.
does that.
Yeah.
That was a bummer.
But no, I did not hear about this conference.
Okay, yeah. So there's sessions. So there were apparently sessions like all through January, and then last weekend, or not last weekend, last week when I was at work and it was like Friday, and I'm like, I'm really unmotivated to do anything, so I'm like, oh, I'm gonna see if there's any sessions available, and there were, because there's a whole bunch of sessions this week. So It keeps freezing on me, and then I don't know when it's frozen or when it's going.
Yeah.
And then I didn't jump in time. And I am looking at the correct screen.
No, I figured. You know, I was thinking that maybe the reason why I seem like such a superhero this time around playing the game is maybe it's because you are playing on a smaller screen, and that's affecting your playing.
I don't think it would affect me that much.
I feel like it would affect me a lot.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it would make that big a difference.
Okay.
But thanks for giving me the benefit of the doubt. I feel like we've done this part no problem before, though.
I mean, because there's like later parts with like that ghost, you know, the ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, we might. So I feel like usually like we'll get to a point where this part's like no big deal. I did it. I survived. I feel pretty good.
Yeah, you did.
What comes next?
That
I
was
don't know.
awesome. Probably more of the same.
Oh.
Oh, the spinny one, that's right. The bees.
Oh shoot.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I feel like that's a really bad part, and then so is the ghost part. And I missed that. Did we get a follow, or what was that?
I don't see these things on now that we're not streaming together.
I'm sorry, whoever maybe followed. Oh, it's Frozen Fury hosting.
Fury. Hey, Frozen Fury. It's me.
Because usually we call it out, but yeah, the fact that Rice can't see the the streaming screen, and I was very focused, so I didn't see it. Well, thanks. How
That's okay.
are you?
You've been doing a great job.
I feel like I'm getting pretty good this beginning part.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, if I ever had to do it, we'd be doomed. Cookie has been carrying the team. Frozen Fury can't wait until the days get warmer. But you're Frozen Fury. You should like the frozenness.
Not to mention, there's still like a long
weather
time until it gets warm.
I was actually thinking, like, wow, it's already the end of January and we've had hardly any snow. I'm like, this is kind of nice. I mean, not good for me embracing winter,
No.
but it's still, you know, pretty good as far as like surviving winter goes.
I feel like this is how it was last winter too, though.
Yeah, last winter was so mild. And Frozen Fury says that's the problem. I already have to deal with my chillness 24/7. Are you always cold? I'm cold a lot of the time, unless it's like unless it's over 80 degrees, then I'm fine. But otherwise, it's too
Good
hot
luck.
for me. What? No!
That stinks.
you
That
kidding?
stinks. You know, I think, I mean, I do think something's wrong with either the capture card switch or whatever, but I think maybe part of the problem is just like this level. Like, I feel like the switch, because it keeps like freezing and stuff, I feel like maybe it can't handle the level. Because there's like,
Possible.
you know, like with all the different possibilities of what you might do versus, you know.
Yeah. Did it give you some false images? Because sometimes I hear it.
Lots
Like,
of false
sometimes
images.
Sometimes I hear myself die through your screen.
I'm sorry if that psychs you out.
It does a little bit. And Frozen Fury says, on a serious note, I'm just glad there's a good furnace here. The previous house, you needed a wood stove to manage all winter just to not freeze to death. Even then, it didn't warm the entire house. Like, the rooms in the back stayed fairly cold. Where is that? That sounds freezing. And then I didn't see,
Wavewish is here. She says, hi, guys.
Oh, Zapper says it's been doing that, like, I've been false dying.
Yeah, a lot. You've definitely... It's very confusing. And Frozen Fury, Fury's in Missouri. Yeah. I guess I wouldn't have expected, like, Missouri to be so... I mean, I know it's, like, in the middle-ish of the country, so it's, like, probably pretty windy and stuff. But, I wouldn't have expected it to be so cold.
I mean, they're, like, in that... Yeah, Frozen Fury says the heartland, bipolar weather. Yeah, because there it does get cold in the winter. They might not get so much snow.
Right.
But
It just gets really cold.
And then it gets really hot in the summer.
I know.
I'm like, wow, that sucks. You get the worst of both worlds. And Wavewish is here. Hi, Wavewish. And Wavewish, I know you had mentioned that you were interested in my yogurt experiment, so I figured I'd give you an update. So I have made only one of the 4 different types of yogurt, and I don't think it's the one I want to continue with forever, but I'm not going to stop making it until I try the others. But just so you know, like, it's just it's a very runny yogurt, which is a little disappointing. And Frozen Fury says that they have a lot of humidity. And it can get in the teens here if at its coldest, probably single digits, but that's rare.
Yeah, sorry, things are backwards this time. Oh no!
Why? Oh, because you missed the one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes sense. Yeah, I'd say here, like, in January, like, 20s is pretty common.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd say teens is still, like, you know, not uncommon, but the thing is, it's been a pretty warm winter, so we haven't had... I think we're supposed to get in the teens this week.
Yeah, it's supposed to be getting colder.
Yeah, those couple years where they were like polar vortexes.
Those were
like
really
that.
cold.
Yeah, then it got freezing, like below 0 or in single digits. This is so dumb. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Frozen Fury says, sadly it doesn't snow enough here. Usually rainy, or the rain turns icy as the night goes on. Yeah. Yeah, I hate ice. And Wavefish says, what flavors have you made so far? I always eat Yoplait, and that's on the runny side, but that's what I prefer. I had chunky yogurt once, and the texture made me want to throw up.
Oh, I guess, because like the yogurt that I have bought, it like, I wouldn't call it chunky, because that sounds pretty disgusting, but it does have like little like bits in it that like aren't smooth, I guess is how I would describe it. And I do really like that yogurt.
And Skeletane's here. Hi, Skeletane. So the type of yogurt that I'm making, it's called Viili. It's Viili, and it's a Scandinavian yogurt. And the thing is, like, they say the texture is supposed to be kind of like viscous, like honey, but I haven't been finding that. I've been finding mine to be like kind of I mean, it's just really runny, and
Darn
it's not viscousy at all, which I'm okay with, but it also doesn't have hardly any flavor. It's very bland. Yeah, I want to try some of the other ones, because like one's supposed to be cheesy flavored, another one is supposed to
You're just standing there? Was it frozen?
I know, I just didn't jump soon enough.
I see. And Frozen Fury likes granola in his yogurt. Yes, it's delicious.
No, see, I do too, but not in this runny yogurt. I'm telling you, it's not good. I mean, it's still good, but it's not as good as what I want it to be in the runny yogurt.
Because it's so runny that like it's not crisp anymore.
Yeah,
it's a crucial detail.
So Wayfish says cheesy flavor sounds gross. See, I think it's gonna be like maybe like cream cheesy flavor. So like people say it's really good with fruit. And I'm like, I'm down for trying that. That sounds pretty awesome. But also like that one says that it's a thicker yogurt. So I'm like, well, if it's thicker than the one I'm making, I'll be pretty happy with that. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see. And Frozen Fury says, well, you think about it, yogurt is dairy, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
It says cheesy. Mm-hmm. But yeah, because like the yogurt, at least the yogurt I'm making, it comes out like, you know, a plain yogurt. It's unsweetened, unflavored, and there's nothing in it except for the cultures and the milk. Yeah, I just think that this one I'm currently making is not... I initially thought it was going to be the one that I was going to continue with, but now I don't think so. I've changed my mind.
Oh, darn it. I'm sorry.
But then they say it takes a few runs of the culture for... No! For it to be the right, like, consistency. So maybe I just need to keep culturing it. I've done 3. Maybe it's 5. Maybe that's a sweet spot. I've been telling lots of people about this whole yogurt experiment, so, you know, I'm just excited to try all of them. The thing I'm not excited about is having all of them in my refrigerator at one time. I guess unless I were to only ever do like a... 2 together, and then I always pick the winner and then continue.
Yeah.
But then I can't let other people try all of them at once. Oh, you know what? I think I was confusing this game with the first game, because the first game you fight K. Rool on the boat, right?
Yeah.
This is the final battle.
This is the final. Did you think this was not the final battle?
I didn't. I was thinking that we had to then go on to the boat after we beat him here.
Oh, no.
I don't remember this being such a big deal, but that's because I was confusing the 2 games.
Darn it, I died there last time too.
Because I was like, it was really the boat part that was the hard part.
Yeah, no. And Wayfish is asking if you have a decent sized fridge, and I'll answer, yeah, it's a good size.
Yeah, I mean, it's not one of the giant, like, French ones. Oh, darn it. The ones, like, with the French doors. Like, it's not one of those. It's, like, a typical top freezer, bottom refrigerator.
Yeah, it's pretty wide, though.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say for that style of refrigerator, it's on the larger side. Well, I feel better now that I know this is the final boss. Yeah, I was just like, how did we do this and then fight him on the boat? Yeah. Well, and Wayfish, if, once I decide which type of yogurt is good, if you're interested in making your own, if I happen to go down to North Carolina sometime this year, I could bring a little bit for you, and then you could start making it yourself. If you're ready for that type of responsibility. But you have a cat, so I think you can handle a little responsibility.
Oh, you know what? My cat, so as you know, she doesn't really like to sit on my lap that often, but like she'll sit on my husband's. Well, she's been like I've been like sleeping on my back lately, which is like weird for me, but I've been
What?
doing it. I know, I've been doing it for a little bit. And so I'll wake up and then Kat is like on my belly sleeping on top of me sleeping. And it just makes me so happy every time I catch her doing it.
Is Argus there sleeping on his back too, and so she like chooses you?
No. No, Argus like never sleeps on his back. But also I think it's usually when Argus is still awake playing video games with his friends and then I'm like going to sleep and being responsible.
There's that responsible word again. Skeleton quoted responsibility.
Well, because so like he'll stay up sometimes like really late playing games with his friends and then he'll like wake up at 10 a.m. or something. It's like, well, I've got to start working at 7:30. So of course I'm going to go to bed earlier than him. But yeah, Kat's been a little sweetie pie.
Yeah, Culture says cat with a heart.
Yeah. She also drank out of my drinking glass, which was weird, but it really makes me think maybe she does hate her cat water dish. So we might have to do something about that.
And you missed it. What a waste.
It didn't let me grab it.
I know it didn't. And Wafer says she says, sure, I'm down for trying it. I pretty exclusively eat either mixed berry or blueberry yogurt, so that would be pretty cool if I could make it myself. Yeah, so with this yogurt, you have to reculture it, or you have to culture it every week. So like you take a little bit of your previous batch, put it in another container, and then put milk in that container, and then let that culture for a while.
Darn it, I made it under it, but I just didn't process it.
And that's why it's a responsibility skeleton, because you got to keep your yogurt cultures alive.
It's like a pet.
Basically.
Yeah.
Only it just needs to be fed once a week.
Yeah. And Kat does not like drinking from the sink. I mean, we never really gave her the option because we don't let her up on the counter. Yeah, and Wavefish says that cats always like to drink water from wherever they're not supposed to. Yeah, I don't know. And the thing is, like, the water situation, like, I love Kat, but she just doesn't handle water well. Because, like, we used to have, like, a small water dish, and then she would, like, splash at it, and we're like, maybe she... Because, like, I've read that if the bowl is too narrow, then, like, their whiskers can, like, touch the sides or something, and they don't like it. So I was like, well, maybe a bigger water bowl. So we got like a giant water bowl, and it was even like a fountain. We're like, maybe she wants the fresh, like, running water. But then it turned out that, like, we didn't think the fountain thing was really working for her. Like, we tried it for about a year or something. So then we switched to, we just use the giant bowl, but we don't have the fountain going. She still splashes it, like, on the first day when it's clean water, but when it's dirty, it's like, that's not a problem for some reason. I don't know. And so now,
Wafer says, yeah, whisker fatigue.
Yeah. So now since she drank out of my glass of water, I was like, okay, well, I'll set a glass of water next to her water bowl so she can choose. And I've actually caught her drinking from the glass of water. So, I'm not gonna say that, you know, that's what she's officially decided, but, I don't know. Cats are a mystery for sure. I wish she could tell us what she was thinking. You gotta be careful. Oh, just kidding, you didn't die.
I did not die. Sure sounded like I did though, didn't it?
Yeah, because you did die, and I was like, oh, you gotta be careful for that, but of course you were careful.
Yeah. And Wavefish says, I see, as far as yogurt goes, a pet that you eat. Yes.
The best kind.
For your cat. For your cat. For your cat, she says that she might think she's getting away with something. And so she says that cats are poor decision makers after all.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I decided the next time I'm making yogurt, I'm making 3 cups of yogurt instead of like the 1 to 2 that I've been doing.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how it goes. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna, yeah, well, just speaking of cats in general, so I was reading those Avatar comics And so there's like 2 books where they're just like a bunch of like little short comic strips. So one of them was about the Boulder, and the Boulder had gotten a cat, but it was like a secret, and he named it the Pebble, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I like can't handle it. It was too adorable. The cat itself was like really ugly, but just the fact that he named it the Pebble, I was just like, I don't know.
That is so cute.
I was so touched. And for those that don't know, the Boulder is like he's kind of like in the Avatar: The Last Airbender universe, he's like a professional wrestler kind of person.
Oh my god.
So he's like very big and tough, and like he was like kind of like, he keeps the Pebble a secret because he's like, you know, it ruined my image. But I thought it was super sweet. And so then I told Argus, I'm like, maybe my next cat, I want to name it the Pebble. But then I'm like, that's such a long name. I was like, I don't know if it would quite have the same charm for me having the Pebble. So I probably won't use it, but I really liked that.
It could be, I was gonna say like a Cookie Crumb. Cause you're Cookie.
I like that. But then would I name it like Cookie for short? I don't know. That's
I wouldn't. I mean, I guess Wayfish and Skeleton had a cookie. I mean, I was gonna say you could call it Crumb, but then I'm like,
Crumb.
that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
So it's like Victor Crumb.
I like that though.
Wayfish said could just call it Pebble. Pebs for short.
Pebs. I will see. It'll still be a while, I think, till you know, I get a cat. So, I mean, get it, you know, a different cat.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about dogs the other day, and I'm like, you know,
Maybe it's time to get another.
no, I'm like, dogs are just so much work. Maybe I won't get another.
Oh, really? I'm shocked. Especially since I've been like thinking, you know, maybe I want a dog in my life.
I mean, I'll probably change my mind, but I definitely want one with shorter hair.
Okay. That's fair.
And Zephyr says Victor Crumb is a good villain name. It's a good Triwizard Tournament wizard name, or Quidditch player name, I guess. Crumbs plural sounds cute. A lot of times we call Ripley Ripples. It's our little pet name for her. Oh good, we're both here for this part.
I know. It's been a while. Because one of our earlier attempts, we were both here. Darn it!
Yeah.
Run, just run right.
Good idea.
Yeah, Wayfish likes ripples. Sorry. Oh, hopefully I come back.
Yeah, you do. I almost died getting you. Oh, ghosts. Why is he going so slow?
Because it freezes you if you get hit.
Oh.
Jump. Do you not see him?
No. Were they there?
His dust was there. Dust or exhaust? Is he like on a jetpack? Yeah, is the... Oh, shoot. Okay. Those red ones reverse your running direction. So, oh gosh, he shot it so fast. That was probably our like time. I'm sorry I blew it.
That's okay. I guess I need to bring the screen a little closer.
Sorry.
So
Yeah, see, I'm telling you, it's affecting you to be working on such a small screen.
Well, I think what also throws me is when I hear myself die on your screen.
No, I know. I can turn down my volume a little bit so that you don't hear that.
Yeah, that might be good. It is kind of like a morale booster. It's like, what? I died?
Argus, which stinking volume is it? Argus. He's got headphones in.
It's okay. It's fine. I can do this. I don't know how you ever get that one.
I figured it out.
But I think you have an advantage for throwing. Well, I guess I did it too.
I
I was gonna
think,
say you have an advantage because you're a little higher because you throw it on your hair.
yeah, I mean, I think it definitely helps in some respects, but especially since, like, at least for this time, you can't, like, just throw it or, like, hold it in front of you and be okay, you know?
Mhm.
Because normally I feel like that's Diddy's big advantage over Dixie because she's not protected in the front, but
We're changing places. You do this
Okay.
beginning part
so many
so
times.
well.
I'm a pro.
So on my screen, you ran right into him, and I was like, "What are you doing?"
I'm a pro.
Well, I see Tiger's birthday's coming up, and I was like trying to think of things to do, and I'm considering getting him an ice cream cake. I mean, he already knows this, which is why I don't mind talking about it. It's not like it's a secret. So I was thinking about getting an ice cream cake from Lake Effect because I've
Oh,
never tried their ice cream cakes.
yeah.
The thing is, so like, I don't know. I kept meaning to call them, but I haven't yet. Because I want to ask if you can customize the flavors on it.
Yeah.
Or if you only have to do, or if you can only do like their pre-made ones. The thing is, like, I don't even know what kind of flavors I would get if I could customize. So I'm like, maybe I should just get one of the pre-made ones. What are your thoughts?
Darn it. Well, I know, from because there was one time when I went and I got like a variety of ice creams and I like got requests from everyone, and he had picked the like mint cookie one where it's like mint with the
Well, I
chocolate
mean,
cookie crumbs. I think
like,
if
I know
you
what kind of,
I think
I
if
know
you
what kind of ice
can
creams
if you
you
can
like, it's-
if you can get it custom made, I think that you should. But if you can't, then you know, there you go, you tried.
Yeah, it's more that like I just don't know what flavor combinations I would want to do.
Yeah.
And Wayfish said, "Can you imagine if she did run right into him directly after saying I'm a pro with such No, I know. That's why I was like, Cookie, what are you doing?" So I was kind of thinking like mint with either vanilla or chocolate. The thing is, like, I would typically say vanilla, but like chocolatey mint things just go together.
I know, but I think that the fact that you love vanilla so much, I think getting vanilla with it would be good.
You think? Yeah, because also I was wondering, because like, so they have one ice cream flavor that has the chocolate covered potato chips in it.
Yeah.
Have you ever had that kind?
I have, and I like it.
Okay, because that's one of their ice cream cake flavors. It's like they have, I think it's vanilla ice cream with like a peanut butter and peanut butter and a caramel layer, and then it has that potato chip ice cream.
I mean, that sounds good.
Yeah, and then it has the potato chip, like just chocolate covered potato chips on top. And the thing is, like, I was like, well, maybe we should just get like the little cartons, and so we can try it ourselves before like committing to buying this whole cake.
Yeah.
But I don't know. And then I mean, there's always like they sell the traditional, only it's their ice cream, so it's amazing.
Yeah.
Like the vanilla and chocolate. So I don't know, but that's what I'm leaning towards. Getting an ice cream cake.
Oh, darn it. I'm sorry. That was a bad time to die.
That's okay. No, they weren't getting close together. A lot of times they do, but I missed it.
Mm-hmm. It's all right. As I said, it was a bad time to die.
It's that last one that I just always have so much trouble with because they're spaced so far apart. Which I know that's the point.
Yeah.
Oh, we're past our time.
Oh, are we?
Yeah.
I hadn't looked at the clock in like forever.
I hadn't either, but it's 8:39.
I mean, well, we did save. So we can always come back and finish this next time.
Yeah. We'll see how this round goes.
Yeah.
And Wayfish is asking if you're rereading Kyoshi Book 1 yet.
Not yet. I'm still reading more of the Avatar comics. But once I finish those, which I think I should be finishing it tomorrow, so then I'll be starting the Kyoshi book again soon.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. I hate that I'm like so far right on that part, but like I need to like mentally prepare myself.
It's fine.
Oh. It's a barrel.
You just made it look so easy.
It really helps when you can helicopter, you know?
Alright, now comes the ghosts.
Yes.
And I'm sitting closer to my screen now.
Darn it, I should have waited for... Okay, but... Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
What
No,
happened?
It was too strong. No. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Because I didn't throw the thing well. And then I got sucked in by his vacuum.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. Okay.
Check for ghosts.
Oh.
Whew. Oh my gosh, there's no way Diddy would be able to do that. What?
Okay. I did not remember that part.
Me neither. What are you supposed to do?
I think that you're supposed to go back to like go where he was standing, you know. So he's gonna like disappear and like teleport. I think. So that's my guess. I don't know.
Oh, so you're just supposed to go all the way to the right.
Yeah, maybe. So what do you want to
What
do?
do you think?
I mean, it is quite a bit after our start time, so I think we should go back to World 1 and then save and stock up on lives, and then we will finish this off very early on in the stream next week.
That's a good plan.
Okay. And I'm hoping this weekend to finish up that movie I've been working on for like the past 2 years. So maybe we'll plan on watching that after we beat this game.
Ooh. All right.
Also, I have to apologize because me and Argus never streamed Ocarina of Time last weekend. I said we were going to, and then we didn't. So sorry, everyone. I think we're planning to do it on Thursday this week. So yeah.
All right.
What's the movie name? I'm not sure I gave it a name. It might be called Lost. I'm not sure. Not related to the TV show at all. All right.
Alright, well, we hope everyone has a good weekend.
And a good rest of the week.
Yeah, and we'll see you next Thursday.
Yep.
Well, Cookie will see you this Thursday if you watch Zelda.
Yeah. All right.
Alright, have a good
Bye.
night.
Thanks for watching.